Ever heard of the Ostrich Effect? It's a fascinating concept that delves into the quirks of human psychology. It's that curious little trick our mind plays on us, often without us even realizing it. When faced with unpleasant situations or information, what do? How do we react when something uncomfortable comes our way? Yep, we bury our heads in the sand just like an ostrich. But hold on, do ostriches really bury their heads to avoid danger? The truth is they don't. This behavior is actually a myth that has been perpetuated over time. Not quite. That's a myth. What they actually do is lower their heads to the ground to check on their eggs, ensuring their safety. So why do we call it the ostrich effect? The term was coined to describe our tendency to avoid negative information. It's a metaphor for our behavior when we choose to ignore reality, hoping that the problem will just go away on its own. The term was coined to describe our tendency to avoid negative information, like ignoring a bank statement when you know your balance is low. Or perhaps avoiding looking at your credit card bill after a shopping spree, or skipping a medical checkup when you're feeling a bit off. Sound familiar? It's a common reaction many of us have. Psychologists say it's all about self-preservation. Our brains are wired to protect us from stress and anxiety. This instinct is deeply rooted in our survival mechanisms, so when something unpleasant comes along, our instinct is to avoid it. It's a natural response to shield ourselves from discomfort. Think of it as a mental defense mechanism. But here's the twist. Avoiding the problem usually makes things worse. That unpaid bill, it's not disappearing. That health issue, ignoring it won't make it better. In fact, it might just get worse. Problems tend to escalate when left unaddressed. So what can we do about it? How can we break this cycle of avoidance? Facing the problem head-on might sound daunting, but it's often the best solution. Take small steps. Break down the issue into manageable parts, but it's often the best solution. Take small steps. Break down the issue. Seek help if you need it. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding the ostrich effect can help us recognize when we're avoiding something important. It's a reminder to be brave, to face our fears and to take control of our lives. By confronting our issues, we can find solutions and move forward. So next time you're tempted to ignore that email or put off that conversation, remember the ostrich. Lower your head, face the problem, and take action. Or put off that conversation, remember the ostrich. Lower your head, face the problem, and take action. Because in the end, it's not about avoiding the storm, it's about learning to dance in the rain. Embrace the challenges and grow from them. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this dive into the psychology of avoidance, hit that subscribe button and stay curious. Keep exploring the fascinating world of the human